Hello, my name is Nicole Jordan, and this is the Change of Action Plan. This is for my grad program at Houston Baptist University. The plan, my outline is to change the school that I currently work, which is called Texas Can Overview Change. I want to develop a core team, access to school current culture, strength, needs, build staff, and choose a focus, communicate the plan, implement monitoring, and evaluate results of the action plan. School administration leadership and collaborate support consistency. The reason why I put this outline because the school that I work for does not have not even three on the outline that I would like to change. Their overview, um, and I want to change the overview of my vision statement for Texas Can will change to have educators and students integrate together learning process successful in a TEA standard of TEACS to help students refine critical thinking skills and fostering critical thinking skills and fostering creativity to have students to have a global entry to all technology information. When you're working with at-risk kids, my school is 4 hours a day. This is court appointed, court ordered. Kids coming out of jail, have a tether. You want to make it more creative for they want to learn and stay in school. The mission statement that I have is to foster a positive digital entity to use the technology to ensure technology knowledge for educators and students. Bridging the gap and divide to promote equality to access, connect, learn different cultures, and explore a new innovative perspective to incorporate the pedagogy model in the digital learning. I have the purpose and reason here. Technology integrates into use of technology resources such as computer, mobile devices, so on and so on. I want the kids to engage, practice in the school. I want them to be successful. I want to also have this learn the TPAC model that helps teachers consider how the knowledge, demand, interest in order to effectively teach their class. The key facts. Charter school that I researched represent approximately 4% of all public education students to K through 12 throughout Texas. Charter schools serve more economically disadvantaged students. 68% versus 60. Charter serves a collective students body that is more racially diverse. 58.7% versus 52 for Hispanics and 20% versus 13% of African Americans. Charter schools underperform traditional school in star performance, which I do know. Now I'm gonna say this. Some of these teachers that I see doesn't do they don't teach these charter school kids so they can pass the STAR test. And that's just my point of view. As you can see here, these are the numbers, how economic disadvantage are still perform in charter schools and how the 29% versus the 28% and how the result to African American, these are my stats, these are the key facts that I researched. Here go my population, the poverty level. Now we have Katy, Fort Bend, Cypress, Houston has the highest, Conroe, and then there's Spring. Some of the people in my chat got offended about some stuff, but this is the fact. If you have any problems, take it up with the research and the board, and this is what I found out. Charter schools that I want to help, this will create 9th and 12th graders because remember, these kids are getting ready to go into society and we got to help them. Charter schools creates a choice of parents and students with the public school system, provides system of accountability for result of public education, They encourage innovative teaching practices. A good charter school increase opportunity to learn and provide access to quality education. Um, Charter schools provide substantial economic benefits for students who attend them. National study 41 urban areas estimate that charter schools provide black students in poverty with an additional 59 days of learning in math and 44 days of learning and reading per year. That was from January 28, right before the pandemic. How are we going to change this? Now would the change begin? There's some YouTube information that that I have here that got some good videos to see and how we can make it work. My plan of action is having daycare in all the charter schools because some of these charter schools have teen pregnancy. I've seen a lot. The reason why kids can't come to school because they don't have daycare. If you want them off government assistance, how are we going to make them self-efficient where they can be on their own? They need daycare. And the charter schools who serve disadvantaged teenagers with children. Getting involved in local activity, volunteering can boost teenagers' confidence and self-esteem to help build learning and building skills. You can get your child to start by taking part of a family or helping a child find activities that they're interested in. It doesn't matter what teenagers do for the community, just have them to get involved. And I mean getting involved with elderly, feeding the hunger, food bank that I work with. I also wanted to add AVID. AVID is a program that I am certified in, and I know that it works. I started in 8th and 9th graders at middle school, and the program is, the acronym is Advanced Via Individual Determination. This program helps in between kids that want to either not go to college and have a trade or want to go to college. And this is an excellent program to have teachers that is certified to get in the program. We help with resume building, help with homework, make sure that they have test dates. AVID success rate. In academic middle school, the average GPA went up from 7.77 to 3.0. AVID test scores went up 28%. College potential will support college fair, resume, application, like I said before. The students will want to come to the program because it's integrated with classes. And it's 25 minutes, 30 minutes. It changed their behavior. They have desires to be determined to work harder. They might be the first generation in their family to, attend college in historically underserved four-year colleges and universities. Special circumstance. So AVID does a lot, and I have seen it, which they need to incorporate that more in classes. This is the AVID rate right here. It went from 4,000 to 13,000 since from the last poll. This is the only one I can find, 2011. The graduation rate went from 70% to between. This is kind of old. I couldn't find an updated one, but it's so good. They need to keep. I have to call corporate in California and get them to update it. The skill and knowledge. If I want to reconstruction and do an action plan for the school, is hire qualified educators to have advanced training. They have to be competent. They have to have the knowledge, the learning experience, ability, and growth, which equals skills, to get these kids to be on top. My idea of adding technology, education needs to start in high school students on exciting path towards becoming video skilled and audio creative through the new AVID learning program. They have this new program. They're combining the strength of media. Media is so important. And they have a book on these things right here where you can see the resources for future students. We want to give them a computer, resume, job fair, gas, bus card, daycare, housing help, housing assistance, food assistance, gas, and bus cards to get to school so they can be successful. I should put on here clothes, but there's more funding than I have to reach on that. What happens when the plan hasn't changed in a positive way? Students in education engage frequently, starting the morning with a quiet time for each student to help them focus on the day, positive affirmation, putting God first, pray, read your Bible. That's not on here, but I should have. Name the emotion that they feeling. This activity gives each student to take time to share their emotions in the positive or how they feeling. Apologize, applaud, awareness, weekly powerful messages, arts and craft games, and letting the students be their self. And this is my action plan. Here go the resources here, and thank you for stopping by.